The Atmo sensor was more just so that I could toggle it so my dupes could get in and out. Yeah, I'm doing it lazy. I'm doing it super lazy. Ranzi, welcome back, bud. We're dicking about the turbine. I just ate a whole pizza. No regrets. None. Not one regret. No regrets were had this day. Wait, are you emptying the tank manually? For fuck's sake. Oh! Mistakes were made. Mistakes. We just emptied 665 kilos of petroleum onto the floor. Although, what's interesting is, if we pump water into one of these and then did an empty pipe command, we've got an instant, forever bottle emptier. What did you make them out of, the clock thingies? The time sensor's out of gold, mate. I don't think it'll really matter in here. I'm not going to overheat, are they? I don't think. I don't think they'll overheat, will they? Oh yeah, there is, sorry, yeah, I should probably said that. Yeah, guys, there is a subscriber giveaway at the minute. It is for, I've already forgotten what game it was, Jesus Jones. Shadow Tactics, that's the one. Blades of the Shogun, which is actually a really good game. Very, very good game. It is a subscriber-only giveaway, so I'm sorry to those of you who aren't a subscriber. Maybe consider subscribing. If not, I apologise. But we have done lots of giveaways today, and we've only done a couple subscriber-only ones, so I do like to reward my subs a little bit. It has to be said. These guys support me and give me pennies and are nice to me, and, you know. So, there you go. There you go. So, what I don't know is how long I would want this to be an active signal for. It would probably only be for like a couple of percent of the cycle or something. Maybe. Maybe. And 3 of these might not actually be enough, but it'll be enough to move our steam around, I think. So if we did one at like 20%. Some of these motherfuckers throwing pennies, but some of us ain't. Nice, Indeed. Represent, buddy. Deep pockets, short arms, as my dad used to say. Seben, yeah. I'm just too apologetic. Oh, Neuro with the 7 months. 7 months. That is a scary amount of time. That is impressive. Thank you, buddy. Now enter into that giveaway. You son of a gun. You son of a bitch. Said in Arnie's voice. To Dylan. Let's get rid of you. Let's slap. Let's just rip out these bridges as well. We'll empty these other pipes, but we'll get rid of these ones that are like, you know, a few packets. Why not? Nice, nice. When the fuck are we nice to you? When we fall and bang our heads? Maybe, if that's what it takes. I mean, I have seen, even Mex is nice sometimes. I mean, it's normally when he's got wind or something, you know what I mean? It's normally, it's not for the goodness of his own heart normally. He's normally after something, but there's an ulterior motive is what I'm saying. Generally. Generally. Right, we rip this bullshit out. And we'll empty these bullshit pipes. Hashtag 20. Empty these bullshit pipes. Once these bridges are gone. Nice. Nice. We can rip all this gubbins out in a minute, which will be lovely. Ah, there we go. I wonder what's going on there. Okay, so that should be emptied, and then that's we'll run a pipe up here to get our oil up here. We've got 7 cycles, so we're okay. We're on target. We're running a little bit slow, but it's not my fault. I'm sorry. I can't do shit all about it. I can't do anything about it. It's the game. Right, so that's 33.5, so we'll make this 66.5. We might need to put some more of these in, honestly, but I'm being a lazy boy. And meh. And then this could be 99.5. And a 96. 96 will do. So let's just seal this up and let's see what happens. Where does the gold on the conveyor end up? At the moment, it just goes into a receptacle in the base, mate, so that we could get some gold earlier. We needed gold for something. I can't remember what it was. I think it was redoing wires or something. So it just does that. I've not decided, Cunny. I'm thinking I will. Now, I seem to remember now, they fixed these, so these aren't technically airflow tiles anymore. I think. I don't think gas can pass through these anymore, but we'll find out in a second. So this will be our next one to happen. Let's see how this works. So everything opens, bottom one closes. They're open for the duration of the signal, so I can make this shorter. Because then obviously the buffer gates have some time on them as well. I can make that way shorter. That seemed to work rather well. Does anyone know whether these are still airflow floors? Does anybody actually know for sure? Because I'm suspecting it. I think they changed it. I think they changed it so that these aren't technically... These 5 tiles are not airflow tiles, but I'm not 100%. And it'll fuck up my plans if they are. So I kind of need to know. You can have a vacuum above a steam turbine. Steam only passes through when it's spun up. What's that? Sorry, Sudo? If it was airflow, I'd flip a table. They used to be. And it's a while since I played with them. They did used to be airflow tiles. That's exactly what they were. What we'll do, we'll probably put a liquid lock on this side, maybe, just to get this done. Just to get her done. So we'll get rid of this piece of dirt. And we'll probably need to get rid of some of this dirt as well. Not any more from your tests. Okay. Well, it's fine. We'll vacuum it from the bottom. It's no big deal. We've got heavy watt wire here, so I can slap in like fucking 4 pumps in a line if I want. It'll take like 2 seconds. What I will need to do is nip off this wire. I'll do this wire. We'll nip that off. And we'll need to rip out some of these ladders. There's always something. There's always something needs doing. And in this case, there are a few things that need doing. Because of reasons. And a bit. We'll build most of the stuff around the other side anyway, because the other side's still open at the minute. But this is just so we've got our access in a moment. We'll get her vacuumed. And then I want to get rid of the pumps and stuff, because I don't like leaving pumps in rooms if I can help it. We'll also need a water feed in here. And our petroleum pipe as well, which I keep forgetting to do. We've cleared out most of the petroleum that was left in the base, I think. So let's get all this pipe removed as well. We'll do this with an 8. I'm probably going to have a few bridges to come back and get later as well. But that's fine. That's fine. These should all be empty. Bang. And you. In fact, we'll leave you. None of them are being deconstructed, are they? Liquid bridge, no, no. Put a temporary pump at the top and make a vacuum there. Nah, it'll be alright. We'll just whack some ladders in and take away some of these tiles. We'll just whack a ladder in up here. I'll do it now. It's no problem. We've got time. We just had to do the bulk of the build beforehand. Now it's just all about laying pipes and shit more than anything. Which is not a big deal. It's not a big deal. So we'll get all this crap in and we will deconstruct you as well. Which will be lovely. Very good. Then we'll just get rid of all these naff bridges that we don't need as well. Naff bridges. Lovely. We have many things to do yet. So I'm not sure whether I want to rip out... I think I want to get rid of all the jetpacks, if I'm honest, because they're lagging the balls out of things. We've still got these 6 at the bottom of the base. Oh no, we're down to 8 now at the bottom of the base. What are they even doing with them? I don't think they're doing shit with them, honestly. It's just creating more and more carbon dioxide. On a plus note, the oxygen is now back to being somewhat near stable in the base. We just need to get the last of this chlorine falling through here, really. There's just a lot of carbon dioxide built up. There's a lot of carbon dioxide down there, but it's fine. The base is now back to being oxygenated, so our crops can grow again. Glossy boys should be okay. I've not checked our critters in ages. I bet we're down on numbers in our critters. Yeah, we need some of each. That's not so bad, actually. You already opened and dropped. Yeah. Let's get a few critters wrangled. I might just do a little save before I do it, because Mex is saying that the wrangling thing's a little bit janky or something, so we'll do a quick save. And then we'll get some of these little boys. The little hatchlings. Age 1. Get wrangled. Stone hatchling. Get wrangled. Stone hatchling. Normal hatchling. Get wrangled. We have many, many meats. Many delicious meats. I think it's normal hatches we need more than anything, isn't it? Excuse me. I think it's normal hatches we need. These are all stone boys. Jeez. I think we're running short on normal hatches. Yeah, we've got him wrangled, haven't we? Yeah, that should be fine. Do your eggs hatch underwater or do they deteriorate and then crack? They just crack underwater, mate. Although the viability still stays absolutely fine. I think they just hatch and then we get meat from it and the meat gets swept up. I think that's what's happening, they're hatching. I've not actually watched it for long enough, to be honest. A lot of the meat that we get is from... we do get them hatching because we watched them drown before. It's not pretty, this, alright? We do kill a lot of critters. It crashes most on mass culling wrangle, like 30 plus critters. Oh, I see. I see. Well, we're not doing anything quite that savage, Mex. We're not savages here. We're not savages, alright? I won't stand for savagery. Okay. So, I think we'll just run a basic pipe from this. I'm going to let them get rid of all this piping first. And we've still got some priority 9 stuff to do. And I need to get this connected. So this is probably going to get ripped out. I might rip out all this crap, actually. And just do it as a straight through Aquatuner build, constantly running. And it'll bypass when it needs to. So let's get that in. I'm going to do that now. with priority 9, and I'm going to just do it with. I'm going to just do it with igneous because it's probably going to be cool liquid for the most part. So yeah, you're going to be out, so you're in. Yeah, and you're going to be in. So you're wait. wait. Yeah, confused the hell out of myself. Right, okay. And then we'll nip off this. And we can rip this out as well. Get rid of you. Get rid of all you. Might need to get rid of that as well. And they just get down. Yeah, they fall through the floor. No, we're not doing it, eh? Remember the shine bug star, my friend? Always remember the sacrifice for science. Listen, the second sun was not my fault. You guys are the ones that told me to do it, and I did it. And then you gave me shit for doing it. The second sun was science. Pure, unadulterated, sexy science. I will never have anything said about the second sun. It was glorious. Absolutely glorious. Right, let me just check I've not hammed that up. So you're going to be removed. You're going to be out of the way. We need a couple of ladders here, don't we? Bang, bang. And that should be fine. And then, so, you are a green. So you must go to and white. You are and white. You are and green. So you must go to and white. You are a white. Very good. Lovely. So you can just get to there. Do the rare shine bugs provide more power by the solar panels? No. No, they're all the same, I think. I think they're all the same. I think the only difference between any of them was decor, if I remember rightly. A bit like chicken farms, cruel. No, sauce! They have lots of space. Look, they're roaming free around this area and this area. And then when they drop down, they get another chance at life. Admittedly, some of them die. They're plunged into a pool of water, but they're incubating. They don't know anything about it. And then they hatch out, and they have a lovely water birth, which is apparently the most stress-free way for any critter to be born in the water. I'm sticking with that statement. And then they die! So there you go. Oh, are the Negro ones better mechs? I forget what they've called them now. They changed the name of them, didn't they? Hold on, let's just check it. Let's just check shine bugs. Because they used to be called Negra. And I think they changed the name to Abyss Bugs. Because Negra was a bit weird. And I understand that it is the word for black. I get that. But it's still a little bit weird in today's day and age. So... Can you make a self-sufficient power thing with solar panels and lamps? You could if your computer was made, well, by NASA. A lot of critters lag your game out, as we found. We found out we had 180 shine bugs, I think it was, or something stupid, 160 or something like that, to make our second sun that was powering our solar panels. And in the end, our game was just fucked. We had to get rid of everything. So it was too laggy. Too laggy. But yeah, it is a bit of a daft mechanic, really, if you think about it. Like, we shouldn't really be able to do that shit. We shouldn't really be able to do it. But we did it for science. And I'm glad we did it. Alright, so once this volcano starts erupting, which is in, 6 cycles, we're going to be in trouble. So I need to get my pumps in here. I need to finish this liquid lock as well. So let's get rid of this block. And let's do a little bit of this. Bang, bang. We'll need some plumbing here. I've probably got some petroleum nearby, so we'll use a spot of that. We'll get rid of this tile for a second. We might as well rip out these ladders as well, because I don't think we'll ever use them again. And then my dupes can go up there. And we'll just slap some pumps in here. And we have the power. We have the power, so we'll just do that. Again, we can rip all this out with our liquid lock in a minute. But yeah, I'm going to move that. That pump's too high. This should hopefully make short work out of this. We'll just put a few ladders in. I think we should be able to reach all that. RSZ, thank you very much for the follow, buddy. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How the devil goes it? Go, 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 go. Build, build, build. I can confirm my 600k or 65 gigahertz doesn't help either. Yep. Well, add that running OBS and all my little programs like chatbot and stream labels and browsers and stuff. Yeah, it nearly killed our colony. We had to kill them all. I didn't want to, but we had to. Because the second sun was glorious. It really was. It was a sight to behold. I'm sad we got rid of it, but needs must and all that, you know? Right, so the last thing I've not done yet is given away to pump in a bit of wetter. And the nearest clean water supply I've got is fecking miles away, but I don't want to use polluted water. I can maybe use this pipe that we branched over here to get a bit of this geyser water. Put some in a tank maybe, because we shouldn't need a lot of it. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe we'll put a tank down here or something. We're going to need to get back to connect this automation anyway, so maybe I'll slap a tank on the outside of it, or... Where should we do it? Let's get the room vacuumed first, then we can figure it out. Because that's more important at the moment. It's more important. The only problem with having those grooming stations in a massive expanse, Sommat, is it ends up taking your person that's ranching a very, very long time to do anything, which is not ideal. It's the opposite of ideal, actually. It sucks balls. In a big way. In a big way. That's the only problem with ranching. Sometimes it takes ages. Even with like Drecos that have to go over, you know, like all the weird and wonderful tile builds that we have to build for our farms. It takes you Drecos ages to get anywhere. So your ranchers stood there for like 5 minutes clapping their thighs waiting. Which is not ideal. Okay. So, you're all in there. How much have we got? Oh, not as much as I wish we would have had. Not as much as I wish we would have had. I think I pissed a lot of that liquid out on the floor, which is not ideal. Cool. Let's see. 10 kilo packets. That's 156 packets. We've not got that much pipe here, have we? Christ. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 56, 17, 19, 20, 21, 24, 26. Nah, we're fine. That'll be fine. That'll be enough to fill up our pipe, I think. So, easiest way to do this is probably just run a basic bitch pipe up here, which will then spin around afterwards. In fact, we'll just let this fill the tank. That'll be enough. But in that case, it was an narcoleptic only base. It takes some ages to do anything, really. I see. Fair enough then. You're just used to a slower pace. I ate too much pizza. I ate way too much pizza, but God, was it tasty. The lag's not quite so bad now. We're down to 16 FPS. But it's not as bad as it was. Again, it's directly jetpack related, but we'll still use those jetpacks. We will use them for something, but what I'll probably do is have it so they're only accessible when I choose for them to be. So we'll have them on like a you know, behind a door that we can lock or something like that, so that we can choose when we want to have a little bit of a lag session to get something done, maybe something that's difficult to get. And then we'll turn them off for the rest of the time. So I do like the idea of zooming around space with jetpacks. And in space, because it's a vacuum, the carbon dioxide doesn't become a problem, it just gets deleted. It's just eaten, which is lovely. Look how long it's taken them to rip these pipes apart, because they're indecisive. Look, watch Ruby. Like, they're confusing each other. Okay. Oh yeah, I should probably check. There is 6 minutes left on the giveaway, guys. We've got a few entrants. This is a subscriber-only giveaway. So there is 6 minutes, 25 seconds left. Do exclamation point giveaway in chat if you want a chance to win. The giveaway is for Shadow Tactics, Blades of the Shogun. It is a 35 quid game, so consider it, genuinely. Again, 6 minutes left. Might actually be a good time for a low summer. Frostbite isn't consumed. Oh, from shine bugs, you mean? Somehow you got 2,000 fluff. Just do a full entry. Come on, give yourself a chance. What are you up to now? You're up to 6 tickets. You're up to 6. Come on. Give yourself a chance. Nope. Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, if you win with 6, fair play to you. You played the system well. You're a gambling man and I like it. Oh, shit. I put way too much petroleum here. Fuck it. That was annoying. Didn't mean to do that. Let's put some water. No, let's put some crude oil here. Have we got access to crude oil still? No. Oh, we've had a petroleum spill as well. How much crude oil have we got? Oh, that's petroleum. That's petroleum. Crude oil? Petroleum. Son of a... Gossman! That is not how you jetpack. Gossman's upside down. Right, hold on. Liquid. Do we have any oil kicking round? Oh, right, we've got access to 1,000 grams. Okay. Yeah, we need to get another pitch pump down here. Let's rip this bastard out, and let's put another one down. They're going to be coming down here in suits, aren't they? So it doesn't really matter where it is. We'll put you there. I think that'll be okay. It might actually overheat. We'll see. Okay. Pipe blocked. Oh, right, we're waiting on these last bits of piping, that's fine. I need to get this side shut anyway. So, might as well shut that now. And we can get this done. We're running very close to the wire. But this should work pretty quickly, I would think. I was not and still not a fan of the Critters and Ranching edition. All those extra Pathfinder algorithms just added to the FPS draw. I agree, buddy. I do agree. I mean, I love critters in the game, and I like the functional critters and you know, incorporating them into builds and stuff. I do really like that. I used to love all the old Slickster oil builds, and you know, I used to love all the Morb builds for making polluted oxygen and all this good stuff. But it is very laggy if you try and do it on a big scale. It's just not the best. Which is a shame, genuinely is. But hey, it is what it is. One day, maybe it'll run smooth as silk all the time. But for now it doesn't, and we just have to deal with that. But soon.